the minute I went home, I started posting about this on my Facebook and Instagram. Just posted a picture of me with the TMS thing on my head. And I was like,
with the coil?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm starting treatments and I'm going to share my journey. I had 2 people say that they've done TMS. Mm-hmm. They both were like, yeah, like I've done it. And I'm like, wouldn't that be nice if people talked about it so that I would have heard about it sooner? Like maybe I would have.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Kyle Hartfield, Empower TMS, special guest, Mallori. Mallori, you're a mother.
Yes.
How many kids?
2.
2 kids. How old?
I have 2 girls, 11 and 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a lot.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You are married to a firefighter.
Correct.
And how did you hear about us? Let's start there, actually.
Well, it all hinged on my husband being a firefighter, I guess. We ended up being invited to the Fire Family Retreat, which we had never heard of. Yeah, we had never heard of it. Was that your
first time?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were invited because of a fellow firefighter in my husband's company that had passed away.
Yeah. And
so they invited his wife and his daughter, and then anyone who wanted to come along and be with them to come. And we were like, absolutely, we want to go. And we had no expectation of what it was or what was going to happen. And we just went to have a good time. And then you were actually the first person that was giving a talk that I went to. And you had talked about TMS.
Okay.
And
this was in the one in the small room.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The first day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And come to find out, we actually live pretty close to each other.
Yeah. Same city.
Mm-hmm. And what was it that I said that was like, man, I want to check this out?
I think it was all of it, to be honest.
Okay.
It just resonated with me in terms of I went thinking it was going to be something to help my husband as a firefighter. Not that he ever seems to outwardly be struggling with anything or needing support, but I assume that there's things that I could do to better help him at home. So I wanted to see what you had to say, and I had never heard of it.
Right.
And then I sit down and you're talking about not sleeping, brain fog, PTSD symptoms, addiction, all of those things. Like, not that I ever had addiction, but just obsessing about things, stuff like that.
Life.
Yeah. That I was like, I could use that. And then I raised my hand and I asked you, what do I need to get it covered by insurance? Right. And you said that most insurances, if you've gone through PTSD treatment in person, which I had.
Yes.
And then had I tried 2 antidepressants without success. And I had.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, so if this is the line for people who need this, then that's me.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. What did you think walking in? How'd you feel? Where are we at?
I think it was more than I expected. I expected it to be 2 little rooms with chairs. I didn't expect it to be such a nice office. And the fact that when I had talked to Amber, I said, I have my kids. And I was like, so I have to put this off until my husband's home. And she was like, no, bring the kids. There's room there. They can lay on the couches, they can read books, they can do whatever. And so when I came in, I was pleasantly surprised that there was space for them.
Yeah.
It was not an issue that I had to bring them. And so that helped me be more flexible in being able to actually come.
Right.
Because you said I had to commit to 5 days a week.
That's right.
And I was like, well, with the kids and with my husband's schedule and it being summer, that was an issue.
In summer, right? Kids are home. You're
Right.
full mom duty.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's not that you're off when they're in school, but summer, I'm married, you know. I know how hard summer is on mamas.
Yeah.
Tell me about being a fireman's wife too. How is that affecting you?
That's a hard question because I have nothing else to compare it to, I guess. Right.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's just,
that's what it is.
Yes, it is what it is.
Okay.
But when the kids were younger, obviously it was a lot harder because it was me all the time and I never felt like I got a break. But now that the kids are older, you know, it's almost like we're used to him not being around. We're used to him being mandatoried on special events or on holidays. We're used to him getting sent away for anywhere from 12 to 20 days for a wildfire or a big event. And then we're also, you know, used to him. He's on a 48-96 schedule, which means he's gone for 48 hours and then he's home for 96.
Okay.
But with that, you can imagine being gone for 48 hours when he's home that first day. A lot of times he's not really home that first day. He's sleeping or he needs to decompress or he has things on his list that need to get done. So it's not like he's home to relieve me of my duties.
Yeah.
He needs to get his self.
He's got to truly come home.
Right.
Which is not an easy thing for them to do.
No, and it's not easy for the kids either because they want
daddy,
their dad right then, but it can't always be right then. So it's that struggle, but I think that now we're all used to it. It's just what it is.
Okay.
And then, you know, I don't know, it's dealing with the disappointment that my kids have sometimes, right? Like, Dad said he would be here for my performance, but he got mandatoried.
Yeah.
So then it's like, well, everyone else's dad's here, or most parents are here. Why can't Dad be here? And so it's just dealing with that, like being there for the kids when that happens.
Yeah.
But it's, you know,
Superwoman.
It's every mother has their own struggles.
100%. Yeah. But don't take away from yourself.
Yeah.
Because what you just expressed was, you're messing with my heartstrings. And those, you know, it's tough. And yes, life is tough.
Yes. Right.
And so my hope is that TMS makes it a little bit better.
I think it does. And actually I have a story.
Tell me.
But I was telling my husband that I was going to do this.
Okay.
Obviously not the treatments, but do the podcast. And he was like, well, what are you going to talk about? And I was like, well, I don't know. We're only 10 sessions in, but like about the experience and what I'm feeling. He's like, well, what are you feeling? And I said, I don't know if you've noticed. I was like, but I don't feel like I blow up on the kids as much. And he was like, well, you sent them to timeout the other day. You sent them both to the room. I was like, I sent them to their room, but I didn't scream at them. Like, I didn't scream at them. I didn't feel like I needed a break. Like, after, like, you know, like when you really get into it and you're yelling and don't know what to do.
Everything
like I didn't
before timeout
Yeah.
Everything getting them in the room for timeout.
Yeah.
Right.
And I didn't. I literally, my daughter was there. I was like, Esme, do you notice I don't yell at you as much? And she's like, yeah. Like, yeah. I mean, we were on vacation for a month, and I don't remember really yelling at them.
So hold on. Okay. So we brought you here. You did 5 sessions only.
Yeah.
Then you left. You went to Canada for a month?
21 days.
21 days.
Mm-hmm.
Give me, what did those 5 sessions do, right? Because a lot of times I'm going to tell people 5 sessions is really not going to do much. But I wanted to, because you were doing something so extravagant, it's not like every day somebody gets up and goes to Canada, right? With their entire family. I wanted to see what those 5 sessions would do for you.
Yeah. And I can't say that just leaving the office, I was like, oh, I feel different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I did. But thinking back on Canada last year, because we do this every year.
Okay.
So Canada last year, I had to buy like a jumbo pack of Benadryl so that I could sleep at night.
Okay.
So every night I took a full Benadryl to sleep. This time I never used Benadryl once.
Really?
Not once. And now I am taking supplements as well.
Okay.
But
as we should.
Right. But yeah, I know. And my husband was like, that's huge. And I was like, it is huge. And was I sleeping great? No, because I was sharing a pullout with my 8-year-old. Right. So for 21 days, I slept on a double size pullout bed with my 8-year-old.
Okay.
But I did not have to take a Benadryl to fall asleep or to stay asleep. Did I wake up a few times because I was getting kicked in the spleen? Of course.
Mom life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a big difference. And then I noticed, like I said, I didn't feel the need to reprimand or yell at my kids over dumb stuff. Maybe my husband did, but I didn't.
Okay. You're back now.
Mm-hmm.
You've done 5 sessions since being back.
Right.
Total of 10 sessions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have your scores. We just scanned you, scored you. And I'm amazed. Okay. I'll just say it. Whatever. We brought you here. Anxiety, depression, concussion symptoms. I want to talk about that one. I don't think I've looked at that one yet. Headaches, fatigue, PTSD, sleep. Those are what we're scaling you for. And to be perfectly honest, that's like a perfect mom scale, in my opinion. Okay. I want to start with the lowest one, but the most common one that I do see it in a lot of women, headaches. Tell me about your headaches.
So it's hard. It's hard to talk about, I guess, because I was in a traumatic car accident.
That's right.
14, 15 years ago. And it didn't start right away, but within 5 or 6 years, I started getting headaches. And then it turned into like debilitating migraines. Mm-hmm. Probably 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago. And, I don't know if it's related to the head injury mm-hmm. or not.
Right.
But it got really, really bad to the point where I was like, I literally can't live like this. Mm. So I went to neurologist. They did nerve blocks, which helped with the pain, but I was still getting the migraines, but it wasn't like, I guess it didn't like stop my life because I could feel that I had the migraine, but it wasn't going into like my eyes and my head to where I needed to be in darkness. I needed to be laying down, or I didn't get the like blurry double vision situation, which made me scared to drive my kids around.
Of course.
So the nerve blocks helped. And then I got on a monthly injection, which completely changed everything.
This
Like,
is, you said 4 years ago we started that?
Three years probably.
3 years ago?
So
you're still doing those?
I still do them.
So this original score was based off of,
you said my worst day prior,
Got
right?
you.
Like yes.
Before we started that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Because I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you noticed a benefit with the headaches from TMS? I guess would be my next question.
I don't know that I noticed.
Okay. And that's fair.
Yeah.
Right? And if no, tell me no.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like I told you when I started doing TMS, that I felt like I was getting headaches from it.
TMS headache.
Right.
We're playing with neurons, right?
Yeah. So I definitely felt probably the first week, there were like 2 days when I was like, I need to go take some Advil.
Okay.
But it wasn't anything like that stopped my day or anything drastic.
So that's the week before Canada. What about since you've been back? Has that been happening?
I mean, not the TMS headache. Okay. No.
So I'm actually going to count this score as our starting point then. That makes sense. Okay. Fatigue. Mom of 2.
Yeah.
Right?
I literally
talked
to my husband about this for half an hour yesterday because I'm trying everything.
Tell me.
Literally. So I take, like I said, I've been taking supplements. So I take 8 different kinds of magnesium.
Jeez.
I take L-theanine. I take saffron. I take all of these things to help me sleep. They helped a good amount, but not enough that I would be like, oh, I'm sleeping good.
Okay.
And then I feel like with TMS, I'm sleeping more soundly. Okay. I'm still waking up because I still have an 8-year-old who comes into bed with me every night.
Yes.
I still have to wake up to go to the bathroom because I'm in my 40s and I have 2 kids.
Yes.
But I do I feel like I dream more. And when I'm asleep, I'm more soundly asleep. Like I used to be, if somebody dropped a pin, I would wake up. And now I find that there's some nights my daughter comes in, opens my door and gets into bed and I don't even notice that she came in. So I know that I'm getting better sleep than I have in years, but I still feel tired all day. And I don't know when that will change or if that's just me needing to realize that I'm in my 40s and I'm going to be tired at 2:00. I don't drink caffeine.
Okay.
And specifically because when I have caffeine in the morning, I can't sleep at night. So the little boost it gives me during the day isn't worth it to me to not sleep at night.
Okay.
So in terms of feeling well rested or energized during the day, I don't feel that. However, I do feel like when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I slept.
Interesting. So I have it as a 48% decrease from your first score, which obviously, you gave me your very worst day.
Yes.
Then you did your scan, and I'm assuming we scanned you. Yeah, we scanned you before 7/6. So that's before Canada, right?
Yeah.
You went from a 61 down to a 50. Again, no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong damn scale. 48 to a 31. And then down today to a 25. So even if I go from that 31 to a 25, we're going in the right direction. And of course, I love that you attached it to your sleep. I have a 14-point increase, 43% increase in your sleep score. Starting score is a 6, which is not sleeping, right? No quality of sleep. Not the worst I've seen, but that's, it's a 6. Up to a 20 in 10 sessions.
Yeah.
10 sessions that took us a month to complete too, which we do have to take into account. My question is, a lot of people come here and they're like, and I'm like, you're going to sleep so good. They're like, am I going to be able to wake up? I have young children. I need to be able to wake up if the house catches on fire, Kyle, I don't want to burn up in bed, right?
Right. So, and that is where I was with the whole Benadryl situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and even on top of that, I was trying to use like actual sleeping pills at times, but I would only take those when my husband was home.
Okay.
Right. And then I
sense.
would take a half a Benadryl if he wasn't home, because I'm like, if there was an emergency I needed to be
wake up and not
be able to
groggy.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't be drugged. So that, I think that frame of mind I relate to completely. But with what I'm seeing with TMS, I mean, I just sleep soundly. I can wake up.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be like, my daughters still come in,
Mm-hmm.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
Mom, and I'm fine.
So many things that you're saying remind me of my beautiful wife, and it's the mother relationship is just so special to me. I think you guys have the hardest job on the planet, man.
It's not easy.
Anxiety. Starting score of 19, which is it's a healthy score. You're pretty anxious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Today, you scored a 5.
That surprises me, actually. That's a big jump.
Yeah. 74% decrease. Granted, again, 10 sessions, a month span.
Yeah.
You have to feel 74%, though. There's no way you don't feel that.
Yeah, I do. And I think in little things, like I told you before Canada, I think, that somebody like cut me off.
Okay.
Driving.
Mm-hmm.
And the normal, like that rise from your belly that almost takes your breath away. That still happened, but it went away quickly. Whereas before, that would have stuck with me probably the entire drive here, which is like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So my body recognized, the danger or whatever, but then it had a somewhat normal reaction to it being over.
Right.
Which was not normal for me over the last 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So I see little things like that. My big issues obviously are still there, but like the little things are going in the right direction. It is getting better. It's not stressing about things. And I think that too goes into the sleep. Like I don't wake up stressing about things that happen that day or might happen the next day.
When you wake up, you're able to go back to sleep, right?
For the most part. Not every day, but like it used to be that I was up for hours every night. It's not like that anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Depression. Again, starting scores high. Granted, you gave me your very worst day, but today you scored a 3, which technically, clinically, that would be a remission number. You're no longer depressed clinically, okay? But 80% decrease in that score. The concussion symptoms, and like I said, I remember when you said it, I do remember seeing it in the scan. But we have a 71% decrease in that score. The big one for me, and I'm assuming the PTSD is from the accident, right?
Yeah.
You have a 70% decrease in that score as well. every score all the way down, 10 sessions, we have some amazing results. I do like, and I'm so glad that we didn't wait till after Canada to start this. I really am. Typically something that long, I would have waited, but I apologize. I did want to experiment with that. And I am glad that we did it. Are there any other small changes that you're seeing?
Actually, yes. I feel like when I'm at home, maybe it's that whole depression thing you were talking about, which I never felt like I was depressed, right? Because, I mean, I have a household to take care of. I have businesses to run. I have kids to take care of.
Oh, that's right. You're an entrepreneur too.
Huh? I have a husband to take care of, you know?
You don't have time to be depressed.
No. But I never really felt depressed. But I definitely felt like at times I would procrastinate and put things off and just sit and do nothing when I could have been doing stuff. And now I find that, like, out of habit, I'll sit down to do nothing and then I'll be like, no, I can go do 2 loads of laundry.
Okay.
Or no, I can go clean the kitchen. I'm not doing anything. Where before I would just be like, I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have not necessarily energy, but maybe it is. But it's like my mind saying, no, you could be productive. Let's do something else.
Would you say that there was an overwhelmed feeling that maybe he's releasing?
No, because I feel like I associate overwhelm with like anxious.
Okay.
And
that's fair.
That's not the feeling. It's more like, let's do something. Like, I don't want to just sit there. Like, let's do something.
Okay.
And so I
like it.
I feel like I'm just more productive. We'll see what happens when the kids are gone all day and back at school, like how much,
which is right around the corner.
Yeah, I could get done.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to ask you to come back in here and update everybody on the journey of this, right? We're 10 sessions in.
Yeah.
We are going to complete 40 sessions of PRTMS. And in so many ways, I love documenting this for people and showing the progression, right? I can tell people how amazing it is till I'm blue in the face, but people are sick and tired of me saying it. I would love for you to help me share that story.
Yeah.
You willing to do that for me?
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious myself. And like I said, I think I told you the minute I went home, I started posting about this on my Facebook and Instagram. And I just posted a picture of me with the TMS thing on my head. And I was like,
coil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm starting treatments and I'm going to share my journey. And people were like, I had 2 people say that they've done TMS that I had no idea about. Not that I would, because it's like a cousin who lives far away and it's a friend that I haven't seen in 20 years.
Okay.
But they both were like, yeah, like, I've done it. And I'm like, wouldn't that be nice if people talked about it so that I would have heard about it sooner? Like, maybe I would have.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
You knew 2 people to do it. That is fascinating. You had never heard of TMS.
No.
Prior to me going up and talking about it at that retreat, which I'm so thankful that they do that retreat. If there's anybody who needs this stuff, it is firemen, but also firemen's wives.
Yeah.
Because you guys go through it just as much, right?
And we all have our own issues, right? Like,
man. I
mean, I had the car accident before I even met my husband. And actually, I met him while I was recovering.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. It was January, February, March. I was 4 months out of the accident. And he lived in Fallbrook, and I had to move back home with my parents. So I was in Indio recovering, and we met online, and he had to drive back and forth to visit me. And
that's a drive.
Right.
That's a drive.
So an hour and a half each way. And
kudos to him.
He would come up and he would like stay over and then go back to work the next morning. Like he did what he had to do because I didn't drive. I wasn't about to start driving.
Wow.
And he had to do it all. So, but yeah, he's only known me since the accident, like he never knew me without what I would say are the issues. Yeah.
He saw the beauty in you.
Yeah.
And he hasn't seen really any difference yet?
I mean, every morning he asks me, how did you sleep?
Okay.
Right? Because he very badly wants me to feel
He
rested.
was in that same room when I was talking.
No, he didn't come.
Oh, he didn't go?
He didn't go to anything.
Okay.
No.
I love it.
Yeah, no, he did not.
Fireman, yeah.
So but
he knows John Crater.
Yes. Yes. I feel that hope, right?
Okay.
Yes.
When was the last time you had hope?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Right. Like, because with the therapy, when I did I don't even know how long that was. It was like months of working with a therapist, a first responder therapist, to get through the PTSD. And I mean, I went from literally not wanting to get into a car at all to being able to drive locally.
Okay.
And do that. So I felt like, okay, but it just stopped there. Like I never got over.
It moved the needle enough, it sounds like, right?
It did. Yes.
It got you there, which is awesome. Thank God for that.
Yeah. Functioning.
Right.
Right. A little bit. Yeah. But yeah, so ever since then, I've never seen anything or heard anything that was like, oh, that might help me get over the hump.
Okay.
And even with you, I had my doubts about like whether, right? I was like, I don't even understand how this works.
Tell me.
Right. And even that, like my husband's still, I don't understand what you're doing. I don't understand how it works. And I'm like, me neither.
Yes.
But I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And
are you glad you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm glad I'm not even, you didn't pay me to say this. And it's not even that I'm glad I'm doing TMS. I'm glad I'm doing it here because I told you that before I came here for our consultation that my gynecologist's office was offering me TMS.
That's right. I remember this.
And I was still on the fence with you. Like we had been emailing and we had called and I had never said, let's do it. Right. I was just like, okay, we'll see. And then when I did their questionnaire,
the gynecologist
questionnaire, because I was looking into hormone replacement therapy. Right.
Okay.
I was like, I just need something. Like there has to be something to help me sleep. There has to be something to help me get energy. There has to be something to help me feel like myself. Right. So I'm trying all these avenues and I go to this new gynecologist and they have me fill it out. And she's like, with all these symptoms, like, I think there's some drugs we can get, like hormones we can give you, but I think you should do TMS.
Okay.
And she said, I'm going to have someone come in and talk to you about it. I was like, okay. So they came in with a pamphlet and she's like, it would be this many sessions for this much money and this. And I said, because I remembered talking to you about it, I was like, well, do you do brain scans or anything?
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And she was like, no.
Yep.
I was like, oh, okay. So you don't like tailor it? Like it's not like custom to me.
personalized.
Right.
Yes.
And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I'll think about it. And then literally I went home and I messaged you because I was like, if they're recommending it and you're recommending it, but you're offering me something like
a personalized journey,
way better and probably with better outcome, that if I'm going to try it
less
either
side
way,
effects,
it would be here. And then literally, I think you were like, come in tomorrow.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I think that's an amazing starting point. I thank you for coming in here and sharing this. I can't wait to see where this takes you. Again, there's no promises. I don't know what your results will be at the end, but I pray that you have amazing results. And being that we've already seen the scores drop and I can see that it is working on your brain, I know we're going in the right direction. So now it's just time. Time will tell.
Right.
And see where we go.
I'm excited.
I am too.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you and your family, man. I think this is going to be great. Everyone out here, do me a favor, drop a comment, show some support for Mallori. If you have questions for us to ask her on the next episode, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And as always, make it a great day.